Hello everyone, this is KJ. Welcome back to Planet Crafter. I put in a thing. And just like that, it fills right back up. I don't really like bees flying around inside my base, but this is kind of a unused corner. A little bit. I mean, I'm using it, but only for the teleporter. Alright, I got this room done. I didn't fix that yet. I've got drones taking silicon to 2 different places. It's not the only thing. I think I need sulfur in 2 different places as well, but I don't have the demand turned on there. And also, what am I doing with that? I am making that, but I am out of, well, just about out of iridium. Cobalt doesn't go there. Is it maybe uranium? Yeah, it's uranium that I'm out of. So I'll have to fix that. Yeah, for now, I'm just letting it go. I just got paid, so we have 8,200 Terra tokens. There we go. Today, we are going to be putting in fish and frogs and more butterflies. So let's go upstairs and see what I've managed in here. I've got some silk operation going on here. We need silk. I think it's for the fish, but at the moment we don't have the technology. Oh, it's for the water life collector. We do have aquariums though, so we can put in some aquariums in here. Let's see, phytoplankton, fish and frogs, and butterflies and bees. So here is all of our frogs. There was a third Treju frog down in the zeolite cave. And Feliciana, I think I made that one. Look at how many fish we have. Now that I have the drones actually getting stuff, that makes sense. We have a ton of butterflies to put out. So what we need to do first is we need to start building. How much silk do I have? That's pretty good. We need to start building things for the butterflies and the frogs and the fish. So let's get some fish going. We need T2 fertilizer, oxygen, and circuits. Oh, and here's my office. So far, anyway, I haven't put up any display cases yet, but I'm going to do that. I think they take power. I think display cases take power. Maybe not. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking in the wrong place. I should be looking in here. Oh, I was looking there. Yeah, if it does take power, then you actually will see it on there. So, nope, display cases don't take power. So, at any rate, I put in a little chair, and there's my messages that I haven't read, because I forgot to read them. I was going to read them and completely spaced it. All right, let's get some fertilizers. And let's see here, trees and flowers. I also have a few trees, these bigger ones, the mushroom shriox trees. Those are for the actual biomass. And then I've got another linifolia because I like them an awful lot. Those are all mushrooms. Oh, and fish. Why do I have fish? I don't know why. I don't know how that happened. Oops. Let's get the fish out of there. That's just silly. Fertilizer. Let's see. What else do we need for that? Oh, I don't think I can make 4 of those. I don't have room for them. Super alloy circuit boards and oxygen. We'll probably have to make the oxygen. I'll just grab the stuff for 4 and we'll see how it works out. And oxygen. There might be some in the travel chest if I can find it. Is it the dump chest now? No. The only one I have left is prep. Oh, I've got all these flowers too. Oh boy, lots to do, and I'm goofing off. Where's the cobalt? I don't know exactly how many of those I need, but I don't want to put an auto crafter on it because that would just be, oops. No, I need the little crafter because that would just be a waste of time. Okay, so now we can make some fish tanks. So let's go. We might put a couple of fish tanks down here too. How big are they? Are they too big to fit right here? Yeah, they take up the whole room. Okay. All right. I was hoping to put them right here, but it doesn't look like they don't fit in there at all. You're gonna have to make a special place for fish tanks because I was hoping to put them there. All right, well, let's do that then. Where else could we put fish tanks? Can we put them on this thing? Ah, we can. All right. Let's do that. Let's put them here. Here's one. We'll put one over here in between all the bees and stuff. Yeah, I forgot to check and see how expensive these are. Almost nothing. 75. Okay, there's 2 fish tanks. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, let's go. Those are regular fish. We want valuable fish. As soon as I can stop crashing into things. Alright, so those are 300, the Tegedis, and the Tilus are 400. How many fish can you put in a fish tank? I don't know the answer to that. I'm trying not to jerk the screen around too much because I'm worried about my game crashing now. Those are nice. Those will be even nicer in the dark, I think, because they'll be lit by that. And then we'll look at what they're doing for us there. So if we look down somewhere, right there. There we go. We're getting 32 grams a second for animals from that. Now, obviously, the ones that go in the lake are going to be better, but we're not there yet. So we also have frogs, so that's kind of cool. We can put out more fish tanks that are just like for show. And it's just a sandstorm. I think so. Yeah. But as far as the ones that actually give us the maximum that we can get at this stage from fish, which is that 32 grams a second, that's pretty nice. I could probably make better fish, I wonder. Maybe? I'm not really very sure about that. I haven't spent like a lot of time on this. Yeah. So these are not better. And that is the frog I was trying to make. And that's what I got, was this one here, Feliciana. So I was aiming for this one. That's what I put in, was generic frogs and T-form mutagen. And I got a better one, because that's better. 200% is better. Alright, let's see what we need for the frogs. Completely different stuff. Common larva. Now, did I move the larva yet? I don't think I did, because it didn't make any sense to move the larva. So we'll just go over here and grab, if I have any common larva. I might have to actually go find some, because I think I tossed it all. I got rid of all of it. Lerma, tree flowers, mushrooms. Let's see here. I didn't get rid of the good larva. That's prep. We'll put in more fish tanks later. Flowers, beans, more mushrooms. What's in the mushroom cabinet? Nothing. Oh, that means I can get rid of it. And yay, I've got my window back. Ice cloth, yeah. Let's just go find some common larvae. I'm kind of thirsty though. So we'll go find common larvae on the front porch instead. Here's one. You don't need to keep larvae. Like common larvae, you don't need to keep. Oh, all my grass didn't come in again. That happened to me yesterday too. The grass didn't actually show up. It'll show up later. After we leave and come back, it'll show up. Alright, so we need that. Fertilizer and water. And water we might not have, so let's just go grab some. I know I have a whole case of water, but, you know, we'll just give the, we'll just give the drones a little break on one of those. And we need some regular fertilizer. Here we go. I picked up 4, so we'll do 4. How much power do we have? I looked at it a few minutes ago. 146, so yeah, I think we're going to have to put in some power as well. And we'll just come over here. Oh, I don't have enough room for it all. Oh, I only need 2 more. Here we go. And this room I haven't done yet either, so yeah. That's a mess. But that's okay. Alright, now that gave us some room for some butterflies. And we will definitely be grabbing the golden butterflies. And that's these 2. And I think 1,200, 1,800. The blue ones are the next best ones. Here's the rest of the larvae. I just don't have any common larvae because, I mean, it is common. It's everywhere. Alright, let's go to the lush area. And finally put out our golden butterflies. And then we need to do something about taking a look to see what we need to do to be able to get better equipment for the butterflies and stuff. Now, did I pick up the right stuff or did I just pick up random things? What was I picking up actually? I was actually getting the stuff for the frogs. I actually need zeolite and that, but yeah, I didn't bring the frogs, so I got just like normal distraction levels today. We'll do the frogs first because I'm a dum-dum. Yeah, that was silly of me. Alright, golden frogs first. And that is 200. These are 300. How many frogs do you put in one of those things? Is it just one? Or is it 2? We'll find out when we get there. Back to the lush area. Alright. If I quit fooling around. This is a bare spot right here. That'll give us a chance to look and see. Just one. Okay, so there is our golden frog, number 1. Okay. Be your best you, grass. There's a blank spot right here. Alright. There is another one. Alright, now we need to get the stuff for butterflies. Instead of goofing off all the time. What's in there? Oh, those are nice too. I think I'll keep those. And get more stuff. You see the home teleporter is the bottom one listed. God, the fish eggs are coming in fast now because I moved it over here. And whatever the latest one is the one that's going to be on the bottom of the list. So I'm sure that was just blindingly obvious. Alright, let's do this thing. Oh, I'm in the wrong place for that. How much T2 do I have on me? I have 2. It's getting dark. Zeolite and bioplastic. I'm not 100% sure where the bioplastic is going. How about right there? Wait, do I need 4? Yeah. Let's just make some. Excuse me a second. Good grief. Oops. I also can't count. Oh, it's going to be all dark. Alright, well, we'll go anyway. Did I teleport that frog with me? Alright, let's put out the butterflies. You know, I need to get above this a little bit so I can see where the blank spots are. We still have all of those golden flowers to put out. And I think I might have another Orima flower as well. You know, we can start spreading across the little creek here. Because there's this Volnus spread across here from this one. That's a Volnus, right? Yeah. So let's start putting butterflies out here. And there's our first golden butterfly. And we'll just mix them up a little bit here. We'll put a blue one. As soon as I get the bigger butterfly thing, I'll change that. Oh, I didn't bring enough fertilizer for more than that. That's alright. That's what teleporters are for. And let's see here. Oh, I'm almost out of those. I think I have explosives in another place, though. Do you think I could have walked right there? Through there? I still have quite a ways to go with the inventory. But I've made a ton of circuit boards already. And let's put another one there. And we'll put another one there. And the next golden, and then blue. There we go. Golden and blue. This is the only time we're ever going to be able to see them clearly, because as soon as I start putting the flowers in, it's going to go insane. Now let's see. Can I put in the flowers? I think I can do that, yeah. I just need all of the fertilizer. I know it was Fish and Frogs and Butterflies Day, but I also need to put out the flowers. The flowers that are in prep. Oh, I did it again. Fertilizer's right there. Let's get that first. We'll put that and that and that in prep. And grab those 5. You know, I could swear that I had an Orima somewhere. I know I don't have another Volnus because I haven't gone looking for them. Cloth, squash, eggplant, common seeds, no? And tree bark. How did the tree bark get so full? Demand tree bark. Demand tree bark. Are you going to start filling this one now too? Hello? Are you down? Oh, okay. They're not listening to me. We've got water. And, oh, here it is. Super alloy. Here we go. How many is it? 2 of everything for each. 2 for everything for each. So that would be more slots than I have. So we're only going to be able to do a few of these at a time. I think I can get that many. Oops. It's over here by the teleporter, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. We need more water. See, I didn't need to do anything really fantastic here with this, and I decided to just like not move the food to a container because you really don't eat that much food. It's like the slowest thing to go down, right? So I just decided, no, I'll just leave it right there in the auto crafter, and that'll be fine. And I kind of like that. Alright, so here's the Volnus. So let's put out these guys. And we'll just put like one for each. What we ought to do is come back with frogs. And put one frog behind each one. That was almost all of them. We just need 2 fertilizer and 2 super alloy. And then the flowers will all grow up around the butterflies. The problem with the frogs, of course, is they don't go anywhere. There we go. They just sit right here, hiding. But they do a lot of other work. So they add 175 pk per second for heat, 75 npa per second for pressure, 75 grams a second for plants, and 4.95 kilograms a second for animals. So frogs are absolutely the penultimate. And those numbers, of course, are dependent on the yellow frog. And everything is just slightly less from there. But that's okay. That's fine. This is more about aesthetics than anything else at this point, because I think other than a couple of things that we still need, I think that we're good on progression. Like things are progressing just fine. There's no need to like hurry up anything. Oops, I keep doing that. Alright, and we'll put out one more, like, in the back a little bit, maybe? Yeah, we'll just put one in the back here. I did already get that zeolite, so that's good. And, yeah, this is gonna start popping right up. The very first time I ever built one of these, I just stood in the sprinkler and let it hit me like a kid. It was actually mentally relieving. I really liked that. So there we go. There is. You can't even see much of anything, but I know it's all there. Look at how fast they came up. That is so cool. And all this grass. We don't need all this grass, do we? I actually can't wait to get the bigger butterfly dish, because it lays flat on the ground, and of course there's 2 butterflies in each one, and we'll just get more butterflies for that. In fact, we have a few minutes. Let's see if we can we'll just wait for that to render, because that's really weird. Is it gonna? There we go. Now there's a blue one in there. We will pick up the larva, see, and put it in there. And then when I don't have enough larva for what I want to do, I'll just zip out here and pick it up. I notice Seriously's Gaming is winding down his season 2. I'm going to be sad to see that go. I enjoy that. He picked up the pace of it about the middle of the season. And there's a fish farm. There we go. And so we got more of it, but less of it. He did it faster. Looks like all I'm getting is larva here today, but I haven't really been out here long enough. So what's that one? Oh, we got a black one. So Alban larva is 700%, and Serena is 1200. But these black ones are really cool looking, and ultimately that's, you know, more important. Is that another one? No, that is the Lorpin, which is 600%. They're, you know, they don't have like the best numbers, but they are radical to look at. And I used to have all butterfly domes, the biodomes. I used to do all that, and not realizing that it wasn't as good as the butterflies flying around outside. What's this one? Oh, that's Serena. Okay. It looked brighter to me. But I used to have all those domes, and I would just stand inside a dome and stare at it. Stare at the butterflies, because they're really cool looking. You can't use a jetpack in here. That's the only problem. Just grab some water there. You can build in here, but the jetpack, not being able to use a jetpack, kind of, you don't want to build too high, you know. I think you can jump off of a second story building, regular, you know, player created building, but jumping off the third is getting into leg breaking territory for sure. So I found, all told, in 300 hours of gameplay, I've found exactly one yellow butterfly randomly in the wild, and I've spent probably more time here than anywhere in my my big save, the one that's 2 years old. But that's pretty cool. So we picked up some more butterflies. We definitely have a lot more fish and frogs to do. And I don't know how many we're going to get ultimately, but I definitely want to get these frogs out. And we'll go ahead and put the butterflies away, and I think that goes in there as well. And yeah, we're going to be making a lot more of those. So if we just look on here, I think it's this one right here. When you make that, you have a chance of getting a golden butterfly. I believe it's this one. And which is crazy, because this one's actually worth more than this one. But I believe that's it. It used to be if you were trying to make a bee, you would constantly get silkworms, but you can see they changed that. Thank goodness. And I still can't get the Huli one. How much that's worth? 300. And these are 300, so... But these are the best ones, the 400s. Really quickly, there it is right there. Is that it? Fish farm. We need a plankton. A. That's A, right? I have to look at it twice now, because I messed that up. Oops, and 2 of those, and... No, 3 of those. And 2 bioplastic, which we have downstairs. Let's grab a fish. Really expensive fish. Or should we grab a bright colored fish? Let's grab a bright colored fish, because we're doing this just for the looks. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, bioplastic. Oh, I was only able to make 1? Uh-oh. Supply chain's broken. Alright, very last thing today. Since we got the fish farm, and now we can make seed lerma. I don't think I need any. But since we got the fish farm, let's go put them out here. I missed the... let's see here. Alright, where do I want to put it? How about right in the middle of the algae? And we can actually stand on that one. And now we can watch the fishes with the sunlight on them. That's pretty cool. I just love these. I've got like 18 or 20 of these on my big save. And so the number is just for this one fish, which is only 300%. Let's look at the numbers here. If I can hold still. There we go. So we got 25 oxygen, 10 pressure, 50 plants, 90 insects, and 585 grams per second in animals, which is pretty darn big for animals. And since we're going to have a storm, we will end upstairs in my office. Here we go. How did we do for power? 852. We did great. And what was I looking for? This thing? No. This thing? No. Actually, this one is better, isn't it? Is it this one? Yeah. Yeah, this one is better because it's close up. So what do we got left? Some frogs. We've got the Strabo frogs. I don't know if they're any good. Haven't gotten that far into the frog update. The Beehive T2 will come at 225 for insects and 925 for the butterfly farm. So what I need to do is go out and put out just dozens and dozens of insects. Oh look, we can make common larvae. It's a long ways off. And frog displayers and generic frogs, and we'll decorate this room eventually. I just wanted the windows though. I wanted to be able to look out the windows. I still can't believe that I can't put a fish tank in this space right here. It's not wide enough this way, I'm guessing. But we wouldn't have been able to, like, look at it anyway. It'd be too big. But it was nice to put it on the porch. I'm glad it can go on the actual foundation out here instead of being stuck. But those are pretty nice. I like that a lot. Alright, you guys, we did some fish and frogs and butterflies too, and we'll do many, many more. I'm going to grab a couple of common larvae so that I can make more fish tanks. What we really ought to do is just concentrate on these things. I need a lot of silk and a lot of bioplastic, and I need to go upstairs and find out why my bioplastic isn't making itself. I'll figure it out. All right, you guys, thank you all so much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.